Hi guys, so ever since January I have been booking a lot of commercial work, and so I thought it would be super fun to take you guys with me through a day on set. So if you want to see that, keep on watching. Why do I straight up look like I'm going to a funeral right now? A funeral for the old sweet Midwestern Sophie. She's so good!
Nah, she's still here.
Recently did a shoot with Kenra Professional Hair Care, and I did get a few clips. It's hard to film when you're on set just because it's so chaotic. Wanted to just talk to you guys about what it's usually like on set. Basically going to be telling you guys what a commercial shoot is like. So typically you're taking videos for the
Commercial
lead, print photos as well for things like ads. This gig with Kenra wasn't a typical commercial, but I'm not sure how much I can share, so I'm going to shut up. Every commercial gig is different, but this is a lot of the time what the layout is like. Kind of like a generalized day in the life on set.
Leg out.
So for the Kenra shoot, my call time was 8 a.m. A lot of the times it's 8 to 5 is the planned time, and then we end up going over. I'm gonna insert a quick little morning routine of some things that I do before a gig. So I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I made my bed. Oh my gosh, look at me go. I live in a dorm if you're wondering why it looks like that, but yeah. Coffee, the most important thing. Journaled, did my Devo, brushed my teeth. We left getting there later than I wanted. Thank you, LA traffic. I just watched my ETA change from 7:30 to 8, so I had a whole half hour. Awesome. We out here, ladies. I think it's super important to not rush out the door when you're trying to make it to set, but to really take your time. Care for yourself, have a slow morning, take it easy because it's going to be a long day. And also, especially if you're in LA, make sure you leave early because LA traffic is so unpredictable. It's so hectic on set. It's just one thing you don't want to worry about.
I have no common sense, so sometimes I talk to other people like they don't have common sense.
When I got there at 8 a.m., we kind of just waited around for a little bit. Well, first we did our little COVID check-in, which I've been doing at every gig recently, and then this is the salon room that we spent most of our time in. They got our hair and makeup all done in here, so this is always my go-to fit before a gig. Athleisure with watermelon socks. This bathroom is so nice. Can we take a minute? This bathroom. Oh yeah, so I got here at 8. I thought I was like late, but I was actually perfectly on time with the other model. They told us to just chill until 8:30, do breakfast, and there were 2 of us actresses on set on Tuesday, and that's typically what it's been for me lately, is like 2 to 3.
Not as many big group shoots these days, hey?
I got my makeup done first at around 8:30. They got us avocado toast for breakfast. I actually didn't have time to eat it because by the time it got there, it was like 9. The first 30 minutes, we were just kind of waiting around. I talked with the other model. She was super cool. Talked with her and makeup. They're super cool. That's one of my favorite parts about this industry is just like the crazy cool connections and the crazy cool people you meet. It is usually a little bit of waiting around on commercials, but not nearly as much as on film set. Oh, because I wasn't in LA pre-COVID, but apparently there used to be a lot more waiting around than there is now. So here is me at 9:30 a.m. post makeup. We started my hair at about 9:30. Did have time for coffee, so that's all that mattered. And my hair took frickin' forever because they washed and conditioned my hair. Wet rat chic. This is the sink where it all went down. And we went over, filmed some stuff when my hair was wet, or we filmed some stuff of them drying my hair. So here is them drying my hair, and I actually learned a really cool method. You like twist the hair before you dry it, and it creates these super soft waves. That's another really cool thing. I've been learning so much more about like hair and makeup from these pros. We did just my stuff from 9:30 to 1:30, and then we ate some lunch. She is beauty. She is grace. I'm telling you, they always get really good food at commercial shoot. That's the real reason I want to be an actor, the catering. Come on now. Lunch, and that's always like such a good just like breather period. What happens is they're like lunch at 12, but really we end up eating lunch at 2. Yeah, so they did the other girls like 2 to 3:30, I would say. I was waiting around for about an hour and a half. I had a little photo shoot. I'll insert some clips of just like what it looked like in there. So this cute little kitchen area is where I was just kind of chilling. It also had a beautiful balcony. This was the sunset. Yeah, so commercial shoots are usually a pretty simple setup. A lot of the time it's just like a background and then a camera. Exhibit A. Usually the locations are pretty close together. And make sure you're being nice to the makeup and hair people. Hair and makeup are art, and I feel like they take a lot longer than people assume sometimes. And they're always like coming over to the makeup person like,
Hey, do you have an estimate of like when you'll be done?
which is a nice way of saying hurry the fuck up. They can be done now and I can go out there with one eyelash on.
I was supposed to be on set 5 minutes ago.
Do not be that active. Number one, because you want to be a good person and love everybody. Two, a lot of the time the crew ends up talking at the end. The PA could be talking to makeup and they talk about how difficult you are to work with, and the PA tells the AD and the AD tells the director, and suddenly you have a bad rep. You're probably going to have little random breaks and do what you need to do. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. If everybody's being super duper social but you're a big introvert and you need to kind of recuperate on your own because you have to be social when filming the commercial, go take time to recuperate on your own. You need to be taking care of yourself.
Oh my god, she thinks she's better than everybody else.
Actually, I'm just making sure I don't murder you by the end of this shoot.
Oh my fucking god, she fucking did.
We all have to do certain things that keep us sane in this crazy world, hey? Another thing about commercials is they're super exhausting because typically you have a production company that's making the commercial. Like Kenra hired on, a video production company. Video production company, the director gets very specific requirements from Kenra. Brushing my hair, and they're like, no, you need to brush it this one. Can you tilt your hands slightly to your right? Oh, too much. A little bit back to the left, back to the right, back to the left, right. Oh, perfect. That is perfect. Isn't that where it was in the beginning? I'm so happy to move my hand around for 10 minutes. Yeah, and if you're doing a commercial, you take your direction quickly, efficiently, and happily. Don't be a brat about it. I really have to watch myself because I'm one of those people where you can see exactly what I'm feeling on my face. Like, make sure I'm being conscious of it to like hide that. We were supposed to go 8 to 5 at the Kenra shoot, but we actually went to 6. And honestly, they ended up having to cut one of the other actresses' clips out as well. It's a lot of the time throughout the day as you're kind of going, I feel like everybody is pretty chill and they're like, oh my gosh, we might even like finish early. I feel like I hear that all the time. And then by the end, as we start to hit kind of the last hour, everybody's like, crap, we still have this much to do. And then it's kind of in like a rush at the end. So things might get kind of chaotic at the end of the shoot, but that's okay. Just stay calm. People might start getting a little snappy with you. I feel like they're usually best with talent. They usually get snappy with each other. But I have had like directors, again, just don't take anything personally. Hopefully you took something away from this video, even if it's just the fact that you can use your hair to cover up a zit. Peace.